it just magically started working. I mean, how? After 2 years, how? And that flap has always been down. How did it just suddenly start working? Hello, welcome to this week's miracle video. I have 5 little miracles for you this week. The first one is our ice maker suddenly started working, totally out of the blue. It's been broken for 2 years. So in August of 2024, my brother was here and I asked him to fix it. So I know it was broken then. He couldn't fix it. And then last summer when my father-in-law came for Tilly's baptism, I asked him to look at it and he couldn't fix it either. So I know it's been broken for a long time. And we've just left the little flap down and it just never filled up with water and it never dumps ice. But we do have some ice cube trays. And so I've always filled those up and then I just dump them in the bucket so that the bucket can kind of stay like halfway full or something. So that it's ready for us if we did like an all-day field trip or something. You know, we can fill up 7 or 8 water bottles that way. And I hate doing this. So like twice a day I fill up those ice cube trays and dump it in there. And it seems like every time I put my hands in, it's like empty. Like we're always out of ice and I'm always having to refill it. A little bit resentful that I'm the only one that does it. You know, I kind of have a grudge, like why do I have to be the one to fill this up when I have so many other responsibilities? Kind of a sore point with me in my head. Like I haven't really told anybody that. But anyway, I know Lori fills it up and I love it when she comes because she just sees that it needs to be done. But anyhow, imagine my surprise one day early this week when I stuck my hand in and I could feel like the crescent shaped ice cubes that are from the ice maker and then the little square ones that are from our ice cube trays. I was like, the ice maker works? Since when? How this happened? And the bucket was full. I couldn't believe it. So I filled up my water bottle and I went and asked Thomas. I was like, Thomas, thank you so much for fixing the ice maker. And he said, I didn't do it. That is something that he would do, is just to fix something without telling anybody. And, you know, kind of as a surprise because we had been camping and maybe he fixed it while I was gone. But he said, no, he didn't do it. And I believe him because he usually leaves things out when he fixes things. And I'm not trying to be mean, just like a fact. There's usually stuff out, tools or something. Like I can tell that he's been fixing it, or maybe the freezer would have been moved out a little bit or something. But everything looked the same. And he didn't fix it. It just magically started working. I mean, how? After 2 years, how? And that flap has always been down. How did it just suddenly start working? I was just so happy, and I am still so happy. Every time I put my hand in, it is full of ice. And I was like, yes! You know, that's just such a little thing to fill up your ice cube trays. Like, I should not complain about it. I mean, people who lived in this house before the 60s didn't even have running water. They did not have ice. I am so grateful for ice. I should be grateful even to use ice cube trays, but I like it to make it for me. That's just something I really love and enjoy. We go through a lot of ice. So that was the first miracle. I just love it. The second miracle is that on Tuesday, I made granola bars and I used the last of our honey, and I didn't know when I could get some more. I need to go to the Honey Man, who is one of our neighbors that I buy it from, and it's kind of expensive. But when the 3 older kids came home from the food bank that they work at, they brought home some honey. They said the cap is all broken and they couldn't give it to people, so we got it. And I was like, perfect timing. Perfect timing to bring home some honey. We need it. Now I don't have to go buy any. So that was another little miracle. The third little miracle is that one day my mom called and asked if Caitlin and McKenna could come help her after her surgery. I've had 2 sisters that have gone out to help. And the flights that she could find the cheapest were 2 full weeks, like 14 or 15 days. And I just did not feel good about it. I kind of panicked. So it was Tuesday and they were at the food bank. So I'd already had the 3 little kids by myself all day, and Tilly just kept asking the whole day, when are they going to get home? When are Caitlin and McKenna getting home? When are they going to play with me? And I felt bad. You know, I'm trying to play with her, but I also really need to work. And so I'm always torn between playing with her or working. So when my mom asked if they could come, I was just like, no, they need to play with Tilly. What am I going to do with her for 2 whole weeks? They're also such a huge help with the yard work. They mow and trim the driveway, especially is a part that I don't like to do in this yard. They're just some fantastic helpers. It's raining a lot. I'm gonna grab my umbrella. It's been raining all day. So I was just a little bit hesitant, and this umbrella is not very good. It's kind of upside down. So I said, let me think about it and pray about it and sleep on it. And the next day I felt so much better about it. I was like, yes, they definitely should go help. 2 weeks will be fine. We'll get along fine without them. You know, I shouldn't have worried or been hesitant or anything. Caitlin was out with her friends that day, and when she got home, I said, go find some flights. These are the ones Mama wants to get. We need to get them today. And, you know, just see if they're okay. If you like those flights, if you're okay going 2 weeks or whatever. And I was working, and she pulled me over and was like, I got some good flights. And they were only like 10 days. So I felt so much better about them. It was also a closer airport. Caitlin found a closer airport, so that saved us time. They were already when we were like close by that airport, so that would save us a whole trip. Like Thomas could pick them up and go to the food bank, which is right down the road from one of the airports. So I was just like, they were just perfect, you know, and that's what I was praying for, was like just a sign that they were supposed to go, that we could get good flights. These were cheaper than the ones my mom had found. I mean, everything was perfect. So I'm so glad that they get to go help Mama. I feel so great about it. The prices are great. The times are great. The pickups and the drop-offs are perfect. They're gonna have a wonderful time. Oh, and then another little tender mercy about this whole trip is that it's gonna rain the whole 10 days they're gone here. So you know what, like we won't even be doing yard work while they're gone. So it'll be just fine. Like that couldn't have happened at a better perfect timing. Then I won't need them very much. So I feel great about it. Okay, and then another little miracle is Thomas fixed our riding lawnmower. So it was like those, what are those piston things called? I can't even remember them. A rod and piston or something? I can't remember the name of it right now. But one was broken, and so he put it on the wish list, and they came like the next day. I don't know who has fast shipping, but somebody does, and they got them for us, and he installed it, and so that was great. I was just impressed that he even figured out what the problem was. And then it still wasn't working, and he like took some more things apart and he diagnosed it and fixed it, and it works. So I'm so happy. When it first broke, Caitlin was like, the lawnmower's broken, and I started racking my brain of who I could ask to come over and look at it. There's a lawnmower guy that I just love down the road, but we would have to take our mower to him. So I was like, maybe he'll come do a house call. I don't know. You know, just thinking of the cost and the trouble and all that. And I asked Thomas to look at it. He doesn't know a thing about lawnmowers. I mean, I shouldn't say that because obviously he does, but he's never looked at one before. He's done a little bit with our car, but he just was like, sure, I'm happy to, and figured it out. So I'm so grateful for him. I mean, just him being home is a miracle for me, all the help he does. But I'm so glad that he was able to fix it fairly easily and cheaply, since y'all bought me the part that he needed. Let's see, is the lighting bad? I just realized the lighting is probably really bad with an umbrella. I'll just take it off for a minute. It's not raining too hard. Hopefully you're not looking at me anyway and you're just listening, because my hair is all wet and straggly. But I only have one last miracle for you anyway. And that is, last night, the 3 boys were invited to a friend's house that has a heated swimming pool that they got to swim in it. And I just had the 3 girls at home, and it was so much fun. I haven't had just the girls home in a really long time, like probably years, because usually if the older boys go somewhere, I still have the younger boys at home. So we're like, wait, it's only the girls. We just had a lot of fun, and it was perfect timing. I couldn't have orchestrated it better myself. It's the second to the last night before Caitlin and McKenna were going to California to help Mama. So I was like, this just gave me an extra time to spend with them before they left, and I took advantage of that. I might not have even thought about it if the boys had left, and I might not have thought, oh, I should take off work and spend time with them. But since they were going away for 10 days, I thought, yeah, I'm gonna spend time with you. And I feel like they all really needed it, and so did I. We worked so hard last week. We had so many sunny days. We just did a ton of yard work and housework and everything. We just worked so hard, and it felt great. We really enjoyed the hard work, but it was just great to have just the 3 boys go off to a pool party with their friends, and the 3 girls, we made popcorn and we talked. We watched a little show together that we used to watch like 10 years ago. So just for old time's sake, Heavenly Father is so good. I hope y'all are doing great. I hope you continue to see his hand in your life, the big ways, the small ways. He loves you. He cares about you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.